on the hill.
It's up there and we're down here.
That's why we need to walk just a little more.
Seen that
But you're being a big and soon.
You have anything you want for supper. All the treats your tummy can handle.
I'm never allowed sweet things right before.
Oh, diseases! Any one of them could be a spy for the Absolute.
Welcome. You see to peruse the special goods, I take it.
Make trouble.
Here we are, Griselda.
You remember that spiced apple loaf we had in Waterdeep? The big one. Shut it.
As long as we stand together.
Look at the teeny footprints.
That might be worth a look. That might be worth a look.
What's that?
The boss is expecting you. 2 days just to get hold of us.
You think I want my clan faced only if you're quick? Now let me...
It stopped. But it'll happen again. No, everything...
You're here. I shouldn't say anything to you until you've spoken.
Huh? You chucky questions at Wulbren.
It's locked, but I can't spy a key.
Still trying to calm down a bit.
Wulbren is planning some.
Good to see you. I didn't. And the city resistance fighters are few and far between. My iron hands, what's left? As long as our object, but neither. They act all when he and the fucking Gondians are to blame for all of it. They invented they would have. I had a plan to put a stop to them. Same as it always. In this case, the Gondian. I've built a room. Get the bomb in.
Wulbren, please.
Quiet, Barkus. The adults are talking.
That's what I've been...
Fine. But their idea of... So take the bomb. Just in case I'm right and you're wrong. As long as you see sense, I don't care when you... The foundry is in the streets...
A rune powder bomb? Huh. What the devil has he become? The Wulbren I know, but his hate for the Gondians has blind... Something... Please. Speak to them before you do anything. They deserve a chance to plead. That's all. Question?
Right. Baldur's Gate is for Baldurians.
Zog said to leave, so we're leaving. And
Bloody gnome, we need... You! You an adventurer? Looking to pad your purse? Find their foxhole, bring me their chief's head. I agree. You've the right look. Shifty eyes, a bit pale. The kind that cleans up vermin for pay. You'll change your mind once they kill innocent citizens. The only language that... Then you know... No matter. I'll find someone else. Most folks...
hear me out. Ceres's caress also has rules.
We are not staying in a brothel. Looking for lodgings? Such a prude.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone in Ceresh's caress is a...
Ceres caress.
We have an elf. Such temptation. I loved many in my day, but never one so fair. Grace, elegance, just waiting to be shattered. Oh yes, I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Am I? It's fee on you. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink, swishing. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing, and my hands may be skillful. 2 flights up.
Elminster's library. People will get their thrills in the strangest of places.
I'm listening. Twin their through. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance. Nisha, the clients. But everyone who's paid a visit. Indeed he did. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blood.
You're not staying in a brothel.
Game. Play.
Cabaret here featuring Roll the Despoiler. The highest kicks in Baldur's Gate.
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What? Whatever you think you know, I'm sure some gold would help you to forget. Please don't! They would have killed me if I refused. I can't tell you. I won't tell you. Not that I want to die by you. Oh, I will.
Enjoy the fiddling.
You can stare as much as you...
A new face? Looking for another chapter of dirty lore for your biography?
You have but to ask. Don't be shy.
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work. Perhaps, once we have saved more gold, another adventure will begin. We've had busier days, but life is comfortable here with Mamza.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
And is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement. Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
We are twins.
We can make up a little show of kissing each other, but when we are hired at the same time, there are often many other clients in the room to attend to.
This is all a bit much for me. Back home in Waterdeep, I prefer to have Tara leave the room before I undress. You're adorable, even when you're teasing me. But I must decline. I'd rather tangle with a dragon than get tangled in all those limbs.
A shame. But either one of us will be ready for you, if you wish to have us.
Be rid of that broom.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type. Ugh. Thank the god, I suppose. Now get out.
Now, what can Hoots do? Ah, forget it. Mine, you. Oh, my business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep Charess Caress. Get the attention you want and avoid the attention. Have a look. All set, are you? Could beef you up. Sharpen your tongue. Ah, the man. First one's on the house. So.
Be rid of that broom. Game. Playing. New guy in trouble. Your tongue, spoon. Cow. Yeah, better be.
rid of that brute. Game. Play.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something. Why? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with... That doesn't make sense. Look, I presume you've found something... Well, that is... I need proof. I presume you've... It was the...
Gortash has been crowned Archduke. Maybe we should get to Worm's Rock and crash that party.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Kalim. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue. You are my sin and salvation.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing. Your skin burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait, I know you. Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. Change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
What's happening?
Sounds like fun.
Always the same old song.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind flayers, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly. Its blood shimmers like silver. How can I help it?
Her gaze intensifies. The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The mind flayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
As am I. Take thee, be well. One moment. One moment. Forever emblazoned on my memory.
I wonder, is that? No. An ordinary lamp. Is it?
We can make up a little show of kissing each other.
This is all a bit much for me. Back home in Waterdeep, I prefer to have Tara leave the room before I undress. I appreciate that, but I can't help how I feel. I'd rather tangle with a dragon than...
A shame.
Look at me. With my hand alone.
Hang on a tick. I recognize. Why? You remind me of Devella, my assistant. That does look.
You're in safe hands. There's a house. Den of death.
Tell me.
More you.
Your power.
What's...
What are you? Wait. I know you.
Joe, what?
Your head's...
Consider my hackles raised.
tells, but no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. How could I...
Her gaze into the woman's senses are heightened and her fire.
Why should I deny it? But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate. Wrapped. Close your eyes.
You see only darkness.
The all-being. You have one word. Tell me, what will you be? You are more than power. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army.
Your flesh shivers, your heart.
Open your... I'll remember you, and you'll remember.
I wonder, is that? No. An ordinary lamp.
Mate. Everyone is Sharesh's caress is a...
Look, Sharesh's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle. It's in a dream.
Exactly. Pleasure isn't just physical.
Devil's Den.
You must hear me.
There is only one.
You must.
Hush now, and unlike.
Whatever you discuss with this.
I'm glad. One more.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
I gave you back your privacy.
Huh. What's the catch?
I'd ask you to be. I'll admit, but no matter how far, at best, you have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. I can give you the means to break him free. To Illithid, but to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain. No, and it's doing the same to you. You're nothing. An ox requires food.
And perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. And if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have...
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold... Isn't it, John?
There it is. Of course.
You really do think
Handing that crown to this devil will be like feeding gunpowder to a lava worm. Agree to nothing.
Power. I was there. And men cannot. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call. I knew then that.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
I am. And I do not fail. The archdevil Mephis. So much power. I raged. And these. They brought the crown back into play. Through the aid of a diabolist. Somebody came. They must have. But they'll. If you don't kill them, it is inevitable.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, but there's no guarantee. And if you take the deal, you'll have... He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
What? You can't be serious.
Right? You'll find the moment I have your... You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated. I will come, and then we all gather in the House of Hope. I won't stop you. If you see reason...
I thought I'd lost. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts. Me too. It's concerning that... Do you have any idea what it was? You didn't? Then perhaps we must press on.
Must claim the crown of Carsus for ourselves, before anyone else does. You made a good We'll speak more on this later, but suffice it to say for now, that crown is vital to our purpose here.
Granted, it wouldn't be easy. Devils guard their treasure by us. We would need to... one last trip to a...
The great devil grows slow. I suppose we will have to see if this House of Hope is open to visitors.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone at Sharess is...
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir. On my wound, Orpheus will be free. There is no cost too high to unshackle my people. I did not come, and yet it seems I have no choice. Find a way. I will assemble together. He will Istik. I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the Prince of... But he will see reason. A devil... He must... Every house has an entrance, Istik. Even those in the hells. You must find it.
You are wasting your...
Such a birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is
Look, Sharess's caress isn't...
Safe to take? You're absolutely sure?
Dantelons is up those stairs. And he's going home.
Calms Garms.
Harpers are waiting too.
Put him up! Put him up! Yeah! Your fist, silly! My name's no... As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be... What do you think? Can I be a fighter? Right! It won't...
Hi, stranger. But if it's genuine... Sounds good. Get you something a bit... fresher than your current outfit. Welcome. You wouldn't eat. Since Dad died, he thinks he's cock of the bloody walk. But maybe you should keep your... belt, perhaps. work, actually.
Two maidens and the bachelor clawing at my door the very next morning.
What I wouldn't give to be the guardian of the state.
Honey is a luxury. We don't need honey.
But I love honey. I love honey so much.
Whoa. Slow down.
I found so many victims for Cazador here. They're the kind of people no one would ever miss.
Sharess's caress isn't just about wetting your whistle.
Hear me out. Sharess's caress also has roots.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mate to temper. Does that? They wouldn't let me in. So did I. Let me show you. Pleasure.
Has sticky fingers.
Sir. Oh, Theon, not seen her for a 10-day. How of be? It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Missing? Oh, you don't suppose the murderer, the landlord, Sir Frey?
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. Have a skeg at these. That should do you. There's that sweet mug. Theon, not seen her mug. Killer on the loose. Cult army marching with...
Just think, soon we'll feel the sun on our skin. For all this time.
And all round.
Confuses me.
Not for communal.
Probably break his nose. Good point.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren. And they won't let us in the city proper. You're damn right. The bridge god!
Come to Baldur's Gate.
I will gladly do so.
You know these people. Spawn bound to Cazador, just as you once were.
We'll leave for the Black Mass soon. I only need one more mark.
We don't need another. The Master said we have enough.
It's not for the Master. It's for me. I spent 100 years eating rats and dogs. But soon, I'll be free to feast. I want someone there, ready for me. Once the Mass is done, and our master grants us our freedom, I'll want a drink.
Astarion! It cannot be.
But it is, and as arrogant as ever. You can't raise a hand to the master, let alone kill him.
Brother, please, just come home with us. There is no need to fight.
Don't be an idiot, Dal. He's all talk, always has been. Go on, brother. Show us what you can do.
How? It's not possible.
It's a trick. Some glamour or spell. True power only comes from the master. And it will be ours soon. Go on, brother. Show us what you can do.
How? It's not possible.
It's a trick. Some glamour or spell. True power only comes from the master. And it will be ours soon.
You really think the master would kill us?
Don't listen to him, Dal. We've been loyal. We've earned our reward, unlike the runaway.
But when has the master ever rewarded us? When has he given us anything? And now he offers us freedom.
You believe this? You believe that most self-centered, arrogant, egotistical one of us all is here to save the day? When has Astarion ever done anything that isn't in his own self-interest? You're wasting your breath. We won't tell you anything.
Cazador's in the defiled chapel, beneath the palace.
Deliria? What are you doing?
I trust him, Petras. The chapel has been there forever, hidden from all. There will be a sacrifice.
Oh, enough! Before you get us flayed alive!
Please, Astarion, if you're telling the truth, please help us.
He's not telling the truth, and we don't need his help. This isn't over. We'll see you again, brother.
My time is yours. What do you need?
Should be easy.
Your lockpicking is a trap.
Want somewhere warm and
At the ready.
I won't let anything happen to you.
Look at you. You're exhausted. You've been pulling all-nighters to keep watch. I know you have.
I don't mind it. Honestly.
Well, I do. Which means we're getting a real room.
What now?
Pleasure isn't just
Your thievery has been noticed. Your contrition.
Let's crack it open.
No rest for the wicked, I see.
Easy.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Someone there? With pleasure.
Well, well, well.
A crooked touch.
The shapeshifter... Now, what's inside? A list of names, including Father Lorgan, who's been crossed off. Targets, made a map with Father Lorgan's name. Seems the shapeshifters were all over the tunnels he used. Honestly, who pickles organs like this? There, by the bed. Someone spilled some blood.
Notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor. You notice the blood's source.
Pretty little key. Identical to the one I took from the shapeshifter in the temple tunnels.
This ought to be good.
Salutations.
Well, hello.
The corpse regards you, lifelessly.
Murdered.
Oh, man. That's awful.
Dolor. Found his secret. Killed folk. Slowly. He liked it.
The corpse remained the spell's power.
in a brothel.
Listen, it's got private rooms. And all round
As a house, den of decadent delight.
I'd probably break his good boy.
Hey! You paid Raphael a visit.
Your pleasure. Murdered. I missed. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. Sweet. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I have talk with the Drow twins in the tap. Anything else on your mind, sweet?
Damn!
I'll
Take it however you want.
Something's off about this.
Oi! You must have slipped by me earlier. Raphael's very disappointed you. Ah, I forget we've... Carilla is my... He's gutted, you know. Had such high hopes for you. Cheeky. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly. Plenty. I'm talking to you open. If the brain wins, Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due. I won't pretend he... And it's hard to get leverage on an illithid. They make terrible clients.
Give it a good rumple.
What can who... Ah, forget it. My business is slinging tank. Could beef you up. Damn. First one's on the air. Have a look. All set, are you? Have a look. All set, are you?
You have the key to my heart in that.
I put it on especially for you.
I presume you've found something interesting. A ball develop. Fine. Oh, no need to, Constable. Since you... Oh, and... Well...
Of course you came back. I never doubted you would. Or perhaps you have greater ambitions yet.
Return to us if you have a lover.
Of course you came back.
Return to us.
My time is yours. What do you need? There's nothing that would give me greater pleasure. No matter. After all.
Version of High House of Wonders.
Hear me out.
I am not going inside.
Also have.
Finest fish caught this morning. What'll it be? Come back soon.
We can get England's closest me for a member.
You look like someone whose soul needs feeding. Care to buy some art? Do come up.
Everyone is...
2 doses. Well,
2? That seems like a lot.
do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden? To feel her fingers grip yours in pure ecstasy?
Shh. Polly.
It's perfect.
Good. Let them see you taking charge of your pleasurable destiny.
Apple a day keeps the absolute away.
Sure.
The neighbours said they had 15.
Sense.
You will when you've met the drought.
We are not in trouble.
Quite ready.
Invisibility. Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge.
Will you toast? Maybe not enough aphrodisiac. There's a difference.
Such authority. Look where he did
Halt! Oppressor! I am Rick. Are you not? You lot hoard your delectable riches while my brothers and sisters starve. We will.
Keep a blade close.
Which way to the nearest library?
How long do the effects last?
It depends on the person and their virility.
Just physical. It's
You have the key to my heart. I'm here. I won't let anything. Oh, Father, give me strength.
We can't leave anything to chance.
Polly?
Good.
fruit, vegetables. What can I do you for? If you... An apple a day keeps the absolute away.
It's perfect for a show.
Some hesitation.
You told me the armor was of value. You are not wearing armor, so you climb on that and father.
Simple.
Almost painfully so. My body burns like a noonday sun.
Exactly.
The neighbours are talking out their asses. Besides, our pantry is
You are not wearing armour to meet my mother and father. Need something? I've got the tools for it. Whatever you want.
Lying.
I wouldn't mind a dance of my own.
Danthelon's dancing
Charm
axe.
wouldn't be too hard to apply to such an object. I could conjure one up for you if you like.
Yes, darling, it's very leather-like.
Very well then. Once the city is saved, Karlach's kinetic
shopping
cleaver
for a
will be
suit.
first on my list.
Dinner with my parents, remember?
Welcome to Danthelon's dancing axe. Our stock isn't here. Don't draw any...
Patronage. Greeting.
Oh, you can...
Blueberries. Thought
I missed you too.
down below. Here's the key. Agreed. Enter. Now go on. To buy? You're already my favorite. A pleasure. Right, Sommy. You're on the door till our friends are done. Gods forbid we...
Best keep your hands.
One with the weave.
Not everyone's a...
How else was I supposed to see the things?
Every weapon, scroll, and elixir is crafted to the highest adventuring standards, and that's a Danthelon guarantee.
Hi, Harper. May Seluna's tears shine on this meeting.
A very formal greeting, Geraldus. You are well?
Yes. Hi, Harper. Standing beneath Seluna's tears.
The lad's a little nervous, Jaheira. We heard of your great victory against Ketheric.
Geraldus isn't nervous. He's terrified. And he's using Seluna's tears as some kind of code.
I understand, Geraldus. Take a moment. And you, Harper. There is something familiar about you. Doesn't she remind you of our old friend Marcus?
Jaheira's meaning is clear. Marcus was a traitor laying a trap. The same, it seems, is happening here.
The problem with Marcus, of course...
We didn't end on the best of terms. Ready. Forward. Only the worms have use for you.
Knees high.
Gone with the weave.
Still standing, no matter what you heard. Loot?
Depends on the person. I'd recommend.
Shifty freaks. I'm sure Baal's making excellent use of them.
Mahler's mark. How many more Harpers there? I have not been overly generous with... Tell me.
Ah, Minsk. The legendary hero who made his home in Baldur's Gate. You're fortunate not to have encountered the madman and his pet.
But few know of his... Minsk is an old friend, and the last time I saw him, I left before we ever heard of what we found. We might have ended it there. It was chaos. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him. And the world takes much, so don't be sorry. In fact, but it has not been yours. With your help... Oh, the point... I'll have a better right...
Did I?
An old code.
We had eyes on suspected...
They were
And they're not just working with the...
Swore.
Everything seemed fine. They struck the same night. She said...
I'm sure it felt that way. There is always a choice. Signed up, boy. And there is a war coming. Why die a Harper when you could still live as anything? This work isn't forever.
Yes.
Just Jaheira.
Wanna dance?
Keep your distance, darling.
What? By the Morden Salmon's curlies went of course. Clear out then. I'm guessing I have plenty, but I'll bend Jaheira's point. I don't care much for your timing, but I like your gold. Short
What I wouldn't give to be the Gondian who invented the steel watch.
Actually, Gortash invented the steel watch?
No, he merely offered.
Downstairs, Danthelon's dancing axe. Upstairs, the Velveteen elixir.
Now here's... Now you've just sampled some of... What can I do for you? The wood panel... Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Just do make sure you read the label before quaffing. Hmm?
Even traders have private property. It seems... Not for communal.
Yes?
Shapeshifters in the Harpers. My dad always admired their mission. Said they... What's on your mind?
Even the venerable Harpers are compromised by the Absolute's poison. A grim turn of events.
For a skeleton key.
their gyrometics.
Broke.
Or their targeting
We
modules.
already helped you fix it.
Stop this bloody shaking!
Exodus. Without all three stones to control it, it will soon start acting on its own will.
Sorry, chum, can't let you through. Worms Rock's closed for the day. Will be. Lower the gate!
Halt!
The Watcher's presence fades.
My most esteemed guest, I welcome you to Baldur's Gate, my city. Of course. Allow me to formally...
Invitation from Gortash? Well, it would be rude not to show face.
Witness must have been mistaken. Is expecting you. Please interrupt.
Don't cause it.
Please make your way to the audience chamber.
If it isn't heard about, he's upstairs. A splendid shindig. I'd hate for him.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way.
Anything I can do for you, consider it. I question the wisdom of that decision. I'll be in the...
The Jaheira's support has been invaluable. That's the...
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Go on up.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber. Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience.
Cult army.
Are you here?
Earlier says the Absolute's army won't be causing...
Head up, chest out. Look.
I'm not sure I believe her.
Bruff's babbling, no time.
Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Hush.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlach. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
So we bide our time. But make no mistake, that monkey is mine.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlach, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry. The quake. Somebody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mind Flayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
It's not. But it will not follow new orders unless the Netherstones are united to give the command. When it finishes executing its current orders, it will be free to do as it wishes. That will be bad for everyone. Once it is freed from its shackles, I doubt we'll ever be able to bring it under control again. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself. She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her. Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know, she's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 Netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth. I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the Absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Gortash's eyes blink in a consistent rhythm. He stands calmly, confidently. He fully intends to share his kingdom with you.
Perhaps a demonstration. Your camp is Who, I can't say.
An imposter? But who in the hells?
The faceless in your camp is like a knife at your throat. Remove it quickly, or any alliance between us would be exceedingly short-lived. Even horror has a... For all its charms, that's where Orin became... And now, it's where... You're resourceful. I trust you'll sniff it out. First, Orin the... Next, the threat. In such circumstances, you are soon to witness. Next, the faithful will do anything in the name of their... What comes next will be entirely their fault. Powerful connections. Let's leave it at that. More importantly... Now, come. Be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed. The Patriarchs await. Distinguished Dukes, Patriarchs, dearest Ravengard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent? Enver Gortash, the Council appoints you Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
My friends, the Steel Watch stands ready. Let its blade fall on any who would diminish our city. And you, honored guest, will find me in my office above when you return. Do not come empty-handed.
So there you have it. What did you make of him? Yeah. I don't know how anyone in this hall could fall for this charade. Isn't it obvious what a chancer he is? If only they knew the truth. I wish this city...
Yes? Let it wait until the city proper.
Unthinkable. Please, we need to speak with him.
Hey-ho.
Dearest Karlach, I'd busy myself finding Orin if I were you. I'll still be here for any unfinished business once you've secured your camp.
That's it? That's all you have to say to me?
Were you hoping for something else? A word of wisdom? A hug?
Thanks to you,
I don't hope for things anymore. I just take whatever it is I want. See you soon, motherfucker.
You most certainly will.
Your father, once the Grand Duke, now a pawn in the Absolute's game. Your infected minds smolder in each other's presence.
My dearest boy, the hells have touched you, but you've come to me, just as Gortash said you would. Father and son, unstoppable generals. Together, we will usher in a new dawn. What is a hero, my son? Faerun suffers, but you, Gortash, and I will ignite the final spark, my son.
For a brief moment, uncertainty.
What? No.
The prism quivers one.
Help me.
Your tadpole seizes.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Torill's first and only grand city.
First, but beyond.
Ravengard. The real...
Have we finished, then? Help me. Floric she's been...
Punished? Meaning what exactly?
Within Ravengard's memory.
The sun rises, my boy.
What a day.
The parasite binds your...
You spoke with... Incredible. But I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my...
Kill Orin and take her... And do not return.
A young pink Clary would more suit the occasion. Bring it at once. The city is owned.
Their bloody legs!
My friend means to say is that the witness must have been...
Oh, leave it!
I ain't saying nothing to...
Ages, we're still here. What are they waiting for?
Let's rehearse this one more time.
I don't know, dear. I don't know. All we can do is be patient.
We broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was...
What did I...
I've had enough.
You see... Gortash has... I'm just an
Shit.
Your dad's...
You know...
I know enough.
Of course she'd... By all the hounds of the hells, what is she planning?
Now, come, be witness as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate. Then we proceed.
Enver I sweareth, gathered guests, Enver.
My friend, and you.
So there you... What did you make of him? Yeah. I don't know how anyone in this hall... If only... I wish that...
Unthinkable. Please, we need to speak with him.
Dearest Karlach, I'd bid...
That's it.
Were you hoping...
Thanks to you.
You most certainly...
True.
There is a fleet.
Father, my dearest father and son, unstoppable generals. You and your allies will usher in a new dawn. Help Flora.
She's punished. Gods, what has he done?
Within rape.
The sun rises, true soul. Are you? Why do you? Pharaoh, but bull, and it will be.
No.
For a brief moment, the prism quivered.
As I said, Baldur's Gate will ascend. Kirill's first and only grand.
First, but beyond the true rape.
Have we finished then?
Ravengard has not one.
Incredible. But I won't let the Absolute keep him. This is my pledge. I've had enough.
You see, Gortash has had your father to the slaughter.
Shit.
Your dad's good as...
You know...
I know enough.
Of course she'd stick her by all the hounds of the hells. What is she planning? Certainly not. We'll have... Until then, may my father keep safe.
Thank you very much indeed. Ta-ta!
By order of Lord Gortash, all livestock must be surrendered. Necessary, more severe.
You having a chuffy laugh?
We lost most of our herd to wolves on the way here. We've got almost nothing left, and you want to take that from us?
I've got a good mind to...
You know the
Floric, former advisor to Duke Ravengard, has been found guilty of treacherous and seditious activity against the people of Baldur's Gate. She will be executed 5 days hence.
Welcome to the lower city. Are you sure? The blade and just...
Smuggling or any other form of deceit will not be tolerated.
The bustle here takes some getting used to. Crackling fire and a Tressum for company. Still, we must flow with the current we find ourselves in, however tumultuous it may.
I brought my own pairing.
Iris, my chosen successor, Francesca, has proven to be a what? That is, I was all too eager to surrender my responsibilities towards the Grove, as am I. Forgive me. The then you'll have...
Oh, come on. Oh. I look forward to the day we show the art to work, but even still, if you see sense in making an when we cannot know, I have the Harpers, 9 things.
A name known and feared throughout the city.
How hospitable she will be to a Harper that comes begging to her guild hall. You're sure?
Come to bask in the glow of the moon.
This is... What is... We must find... When we next... That's... We must... The Prince of the... Mark, you might just consume all the gate tab gladly. It is done.
Baldur, it's so strange. I suppose it is. I may have to rely on your local knowledge, all right?
Sorore surge. Testis esto pacam. No true.
You've heard of such.
Holy hells.
You do not.
Enough!
Sister Inferno. Your contract, Will. Signed in blood, forged in fire. No contract. Will. Option 1. Option. Nay. Bloody silent.
Mizora!
Choose. Addendum F. The Absolute must be avenged for the Soulbinder's detention at Moonrise. The Soulbearer retains his gifts until such time as the Absolute is...
You damn do it.
Fiat. Fiat E. Thinking about it. And don't go... You know what? Not for...
Time and again. It's one thing to make such a sacrifice in the pursuit of such a pack, but to do so in order to escape one.
God, I spent... I never knew freedom could taste so bittersweet. I have to believe, but...
A moment.
The Raven Guard name now lives so... I signed. I'd be a fool to wish otherwise. We obtained the final 2 Netherstone. Go on then.
Little Will's all grown up. I can't wait to see what trouble he... Well, don't be too hard on Will. Pro, freedom. No more pact, no more hellbound soul. Con, killing off his own father. I would have done the same thing in his shoes. But what do I know about Hero? The Absolute. No one crosses the Hell's Children without getting scorned. Correct. I would, but brave, kind. Why? I tell you what. When the time comes to I just... My mistress can be the nut I call... The other 8, well, they are...